Hello and welcome to Lights Camera Action. My name's Keith and I'm going to tell you how to use iMovie. So just like you can see on the screen, the first thing that you need to do is click on the little iMovie icon in your dock and you'll see it'll start jumping up and down, which means it's opening. And that might take a little time. Once you've opened it up, you'll see that we've got our screen there, and what I always like to do is maximize it so it fills up the whole screen by clicking on the little green plus. And you can see we've got our events and our projects. Now in this case we're going to swap them around because I always like to have the projects up the top and the events down the bottom. Now your projects are where you're doing your film and your events are what you've imported. Now you just saw I clicked on new project and I'm going to call it my first iMovie. And you can see there's lots of different themes you can choose when you decide whether you'd like to have a movie. And they're quite good fun. But for the sake of this little video, I think we're not going to have any. You can also automatically add transitions, which is how we go from one shot to the next. But we're not going to do that. So we click create when we're done. And you can see we've got our project library. Of course, there's nothing in the project at the moment because we haven't imported anything. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to import movies. So we go up to the top and we go to File, Import Movies. And we find where we've stored our movies. And I'm going to get some from this folder here. And I'm going to create a new event. I want to keep all the movies from this project together, and I'm going to call this my first iMovie footage, and I click import. Now this will take a little while because it's got to drag all the footage into iMovie so that it can work with it. So you've just got to be patient and wait for it to do it. It's just as well we're doing short movies and not feature films, because then we really would be here for a while. Once it's finished, it'll process it, and then you'll see in the events section we can see our movies. And there they are. Now it doesn't look like there's very much there at the moment. That's just because we've got it on a very simple view. And you can see if I click down here, we can expand the view so we can see much more. And you can get an idea of what's in the film. Now, that's in my events. Let's say I wanted to put it in my actual project. So what you've got to do is you highlight the section you want, just like I've done there, and the yellow bars show you where you've highlighted. And then we've got to grab hold of it and drag it up there, and now it's in our movie and we can watch it in our movie. And you can see it's quite dull at the moment because there's not much going on there. So just a couple of things to remember: you cut and paste from events to projects, and you can trim selections using the edit menu.